As a general rule, rabbits are known for their happy, friendly, sociable, and hoppy behavior. This entire package is part of their charm. However, rabbits can experience bouts of sadness and negative emotions. Changes in their environment, stress, and illness can promote depression. If your rabbit seems lethargic and generally out of it, something could be very wrong. This is especially true if they spend their once sociable hours sound asleep or in hiding. Some rabbits will even neglect food if things become dire. In some cases, destructive behaviors can take center stage. The pulling of fur and excessive biting can become a common theme. Once you recognize the signs of depression, the sooner you'll be able to address this issue with the help of your vet. Never assume anything and never leave a single stone unturned. This is critically true if your rabbit's recent behavior is due to an underlying health concern. In this video, we will detail the 8 core reasons why rabbits can become depressed, what symptoms to look for, and what you can do as an owner to handle and potentially fix the problem. As is often the case with most physical and emotional ailments, there is indeed a checklist of symptoms. This goes for humans and animals alike. When it comes to rabbits, the checklist consists of primarily 8 items of action or inaction to keep your eyes on. Some symptoms are far more subtle than others. This is why it's important to pay close attention to your pet if you feel that something is wrong. The longer you've owned your rabbit, the more this will play into your favor, simply because you're more inclined to pick up on even the slightest changes in behavior. Symptom number 1 is lethargy. Rabbits are naturally vibrant and energetic. If your pet becomes listless and inactive, this is a sign that something is seriously wrong. Symptom 2 involves hiding. If your rabbit is stressed, it will hide. This practice can involve hiding for hours, either in its bed or secluded area of your home. Symptom number 3 involves lack of social interaction. In addition to being happy and vibrant, rabbits typically love to interact with people and other rabbits. If your pet is showing no interest in being around you, this could be a sign of depression and also a hint of an underlying illness. Symptom 4 is hallmarked by a lack of appetite. Rabbits love to eat, so if your pet is all but refusing, something is wrong. Please keep an extra close eye on this particular symptom, because long periods without food can lead to dire consequences. Symptom 5 involves pacing. While hiding away can be a symptom of stress and depression, frequent pacing can also be a sign. Think of it as a person pacing. When you see someone walking back and forth, that's usually a sign of anxiety or the person being on edge. The same applies to rabbits. Symptom number 6 is highlighted by aggression, biting to be more exact. While rabbits love to nibble and chew in an effort to keep their teeth filed, rabbits that are depressed can do this to excess, even attempting to bite the bars or their cage, or even take a swipe at you. Anxiety and depression can display itself as aggression. Symptom 7 is a visual one, over-grooming. Similar to cats in this regard, rabbits often overgroom when they are stressed. If you notice bald spots on your pet, this is a sign that grooming has been taken to an aggressive level. Please take your rabbit to the vet if this behavior gets out of hand. And finally, symptom number 8 is posture. If your rabbit is depressed, it will sit hunched over with little or no eye contact. Although each rabbit is different, a hunching posture is not unlike a sad or depressed person. We're all familiar with slumped shoulders or the hallmark pose of Eeyore. Rabbits that are stressed and depressed are not too far removed from this similar posture. If you think that your rabbit is depressed, stressed, or potentially in ill health, it's vital to get to the root of the matter as soon as possible. Figuring out the trigger can result in a quicker solution. As it relates to depression, your rabbit can suffer for any number of the following reasons. A close bond that has been severed. Rabbits form strong relationships with other rabbits. If your rabbit has recently lost its companion, it will grieve. This can result in depression for a lengthy period of time. Another factor involves constant stress. Changes in your rabbit's environment and changes in routine can lead to an increased anxiety level and ultimately depression. The next concern involves sickness or injury. As we've noted, depression can be due to more than just your rabbit's mental state. It can be a response to ill health. If your rabbit is in pain, it's only natural for a depressed mood to set in. Check your rabbit for any physical trauma. In the same way that your rabbit can become stressed and depressed over the loss of a companion, a second round of depression can set in due to lack of interaction with a companion. Being lonely for company and attention can take its toll on your rabbit. And finally, your rabbit can potentially fall into a state of depression due to a lack of mental stimulation. Rabbits are quite intelligent and need to be engaged often. If your rabbit is being left alone, this can lead to changes in your pet's emotional and mental state. It should also be noted that seasonal depression can also hinder your rabbit's mood and desire to interact. Lack of sunlight can lead to a more listless behavioral pattern. The fall and winter months are also a time when rabbits typically enter a shed cycle. As a side note, some rabbits can become depressed after being spayed or neutered. Lethargy and lack of appetite are also probable symptoms. Depression after this significant procedure is common, as the event is not only traumatic, mood altering, but also a bit painful. Once you have taken your rabbit to the vet and a medical ailment such as illness and or injury has been eliminated, then it's time to discuss how to enhance your rabbit's mood. If your pet's current state of being is due to its environment in some form or fashion, this is where you come in. Here are just a few ideas for cheering up your sad bunny. How about some addition? Consider getting a second rabbit. Because rabbits are naturally social, having a strong pair is a plus. Two rabbits can play together, enjoy each other's company, and groom. If you can afford it and have the accommodations, consider getting a pet rabbit for your rabbit. Our next tip involves interaction. Spend more time with your rabbit. If you only have one bunny, attempt to spend at least 2 hours per day playing with them. While 2 hours can seem like a daunting task, if you have multiple people living under your roof, attempt to establish some form of rotation. Interaction with different people is a major positive. The next tip of cheer involves giving your rabbit more living space. Rabbits can become depressed if they reside in a small cage. More space equals more happiness. While a stark environmental change can spell stress, it doesn't hurt to allow your rabbit to explore a little. Taking your rabbit to different parts of your house can be a positive. New visuals and new smells can keep them engaged. Our final bit of advice in the cheer department comes in the form of enrichment. Give your rabbit plenty to do. If you've left your bunny with nothing but food and water, then life can get quite boring in a great big hurry. Make sure that your rabbit has plenty of activities and toys to bridge the gap when you're not around. Some activity selections can include planters complete with shredded newspaper, balls made from wicker, cardboard boxes, treat-style puzzles, treasure hunts, homemade feeders, and plenty of things to jump on. These can all make for a wonderful enrichment and active playland. And with that final piece of positive advice, that will conclude things for this video. We hope you enjoyed this material. If you're interested in viewing additional content in the weeks and months to come, we invite you to hit that subscribe button. Whether you're watching us directly on site at rabbitcaretips.com or straight from our YouTube platform, please subscribe to our channel and start this hopping journey with us. Question time. Have you ever dealt with this particular subject matter? Has your rabbit ever dealt with a bout of depression? If so, what was the underlying cause? Was it environmental or was it due to illness or injury? We invite you to share your story in the comment section below. What you have to offer could help other rabbit owners who are currently dealing with a similar situation. While the notion of a depressed rabbit could potentially seem a bit comical on the surface, this topic is quite serious, and depending on the root cause, it could be life-threatening. Please comment below if you have something beneficial to share from your own personal experiences. Until our paths cross again, we thank you so much for watching. We wish you all the best on your rabbit ownership journey, and we hope you have a wonderful day.